There's a particular kind of moment that catches women off guard in midlife. Not the big arguments, not the obvious stress, but the speed of your reaction to them. Someone asks you a simple question, or a colleague interrupts you mid-flow, or a family member adds one more thing to your already super full day, and your response comes out sharper than you expected. Too fast, too strong. You hear yourself as you say it, the edge in your voice, the drop in your tone, and almost immediately there's a second reaction layered on top. Why did I just snap like that? Because this isn't you. This isn't how you used to be. You've been the calm one, the reasonable one, the one who could hold everything together, even under pressure. So it doesn't just feel like irritability, it feels like you're out of control. And that's the part no one really talks about. Irritability in midlife isn't just about mood, it's about reduced buffering capacity. For years, your system has been absorbing input, stress, noise, demands, other people's needs, and you've been regulating all of it quite efficiently, filtering, softening, creating space between what triggers and how you respond. In midlife, that buffer becomes thinner, not gone, but reduced. So things that once felt manageable now land more directly, faster, louder, and with less time to process. Here's what's actually going on. Hormonal changes, particularly fluctuations in estrogen, affect the brain systems responsible for emotional regulation. Estrogen reacts with serotonin, which stabilizes your mood, and GABA, which helps calm the nervous system. As those levels shift, your baseline sense of calm becomes less. At the same time, many women in midlife are carrying a burden of sustained stress. Work demands, family responsibilities, life transitions. Those all keep the nervous system highly activated, closer to a stress response. So when something small happens, it doesn't land on a calm, buffered system. It lands on one that's already partially activated, and the speed of the reaction reflects that. Here's the key distinction. Irritability is a nervous system response. The meaning you attach to it, that's personal. And this is often where it becomes heavier than it needs to be. Because many women don't just notice their reaction, they judge themselves. I'm becoming the difficult one. I'm not coping. What's wrong with me? That judgment adds another layer of internal pressure, and that keeps the system still activated, which makes the next reaction more likely to be a big one. So it becomes a loop, not because you're unstable, but because your system is operating with less margin than it used to. So what can we do about it? This isn't about being more patient. It's about supporting the system that creates the patience in the first place. A few ways to start. Number 1, increase the gap, even if it's tiny. You don't need a perfect pause, just a fraction more space between the trigger and your response to it. A breath, a slower exhale, a moment to feel the reaction before you immediately act on it. That small gap is where regulation starts to return. Number 2, lower your baseline load. Irritability strikes when your system is already full. Have a look at what's constantly running in the background of your life. Mental lists, decisions you've got to make, low-level stressors. Reducing even 1 or 2 of these things creates more capacity than trying to push through all of them at the same time. Number 3, move the stress physically. Activated nervous systems need an outlet. Take a short walk or shake it out. Even a few moments of exercise between tasks can discharge built-up anxiety and reduce reactivity. Number 4, stabilize your blood sugar. Sharp drops in blood sugar can significantly increase irritability. Regular meals with protein and healthy fats keep your levels calmer. And number 5, reframe your reaction. Instead of why am I like this, try my system is overloaded right now. That shift reduces self-judgment, which in itself calms the nervous system. And maybe most importantly, remember you are not becoming a difficult person. You're becoming a person with less tolerance for sustained overload. That's not dysfunction, it's information. And this is the work that I'm doing right now, helping women understand what's happening in their brain from a scientific point of view and giving them practical ways to stabilise the symptoms of menopause so they can think clearly again, trust themselves again. If this resonates, I invite you to join Capacity. It's an 8-week programme and it's at an introductory price of just £79, or you can get started today from £29. There's a link to the programme right below this video so you can learn all about it before you commit. And if that's not for you, that's okay too. If you've enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. Any comments or questions, please leave them down below. And of course, for more like this, please subscribe to the channel. In the meantime, remember you're amazing just the way you are. Have a look at Capacity, the course, if you would like to, and you have an amazing week.